Just checking. Just checking. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Man, this tune has been stuck in my head all day. Oh yeah, it has. It has. It has. I just gotta make sure everything's working. Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Okay, let's get this underway, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Dave. Welcome back, me drinker, Goblin Slayer. How you doing, Dave? There we go. Right, load game. Okay, need to move that over. Ah, paint some Warhammer whilst watching some Doki Doki. If I turn my mic up anymore, everybody's going to be deafened. I have not changed my settings since last night. How about now? I'm saying plenty of things, or at least I hope I am. Beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club Live and Blind. I'm your host, VaguelySane, and I have a motley crew in the chat with me at the moment. And a couple of other people watching, that's always good. I like that. I like that very much. When last we left off in Doki Doki Club, we ended up sharing some more poems. Getting to know the girls a bit more. Got a cheeky peek up Natsuki's skirt, apparently. And got her all embarrassed. Sayori's been acting strange, and I've been left with a choice to make. Who do I choose to help for the festival? Let's get to it. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh crap, who do I want to help? Natsuki... I'm going to say Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbours, and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Oh yes, I have caused some strife. No? Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Okay. Just thinking of the club, okay? Or just think of the club, okay? Oh, right, alright, oh god. Well, if Monica's already getting helped by Sayori, I guess I'm gonna have to make it up to Natsuki after peeking up at... I don't know, really, Yuri? Is this where we're gonna go? But Natsuki wants to tear my face off if I choose this. Okay, Yuri it is. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I could already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Chris? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So, I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay, okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Oh dear. So is that everything we needed to go over? Please, I want to go home and get some, I don't know, sushi. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Chris? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Shut up, Dave. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ... Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I don't want to... I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Chris picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Huh? Question mark, ... You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's go out of here, or get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realise that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be best. The best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. I'm in there, boys. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Chris. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? Dot dot dot. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realise. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Oh gods, Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school? She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds... Oh, why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Bow chicka bow wow. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. It's already Sunday. My god, that was quick. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But, putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Okay. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Holy shit! Hi, Chris! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, just one moment, folks. Boom. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Chris. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. Hello, Tawako. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. Well, thank you very much, Tawako. I appreciate it very much. You really put me in a trap, Chris. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Chris? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Or why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Chris. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Welcome back, Quantum Commando. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. Hang on a second, Quantum. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh no, I can't fix that unless I come out of the stream. Damn it. I'll try and fix it for next time. I apologise. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. One moment, folks. I have the wife in the background looking for something. And she's trying to be all stealthy and quiet. It's quite amusing. Yeah, what you looking for? Cool.
I couldn't find your soul.
My soul? I have no soul, wench.
No, you're playing that.
Sorry about that, folks. That's what I'll do. No, Chris. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting you in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. Ah, sorry to hear that, Tawako. But thanks for coming in. This time, I'll pull her into a tight embrace. Chris. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Chris. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Chris. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. ... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand why any of my I don't understand any of my feelings, Chris. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival was tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri into my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in the... I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Behave, you two. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements? Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that would leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Yeah, I'm back. and still continuing this strange adventure. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors... I need to speak English. It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. Thank you very much, Joseph, for the subscribe. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Oh my gosh. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Holy crap. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Oh, excuse me. Will you behave, you two? Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Oh, damn! Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Chris. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Hey, welcome back, Vortex! Boy! Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous she got about sharing. It's, well, it's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really a cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do I even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Chris! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Aha! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. You boys, seriously, my god. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What the hell is going on? Oh my god! That is not something you do in social interaction! Ever! It is not required! Chris! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Chris. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. Oh, I see what you did there. Cut the tension. Oh my god. Was that an accidental pun, Joseph? I'm just going to call you Mahoney, actually. I like that. Mahoney. As far as I know, Grumpy Cat, it's a dating sim, because I've never played this before, and so far, I'm like, what? Nearly 4, 5 hours into the game, and so far, it looks like a dating sim. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. I agree with you there, Vortex. I can't stand it myself. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolour paint tablets. Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the... Bleh. Wow, I cannot speak tonight. Let me take a drink. Loosen up my... Don't read into that. I did not mean to say loosen. How can I say this without it making... No, in fact, I'm going to shut up. Okay. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? Dave, shut up! 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Hey up, what's going on here? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall outside of the We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Hello, Ultimate Goku. What are you gonna write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides, so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm super good, thank you, Ultimate Goku, and I believe everyone else is good too, I hope. And I hope everybody finds you well. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face? There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Whoa, new screen. Hello. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Oh, my days. It feels really nice. Hello, Ava Warwick. Please no spoilers, I've never played this before, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a dating sim. Nobody can tell me otherwise, because there's been no proof of otherwise, although things have been getting a little weird. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognise from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts, she breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? She's drugged the oil, oh my god. It's Rehypno. We're going down, boys. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. And then have you bring it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I just need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Or out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Oh, wait. It's fine. Yeah, I did say that right. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Chris. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I'm starting to wonder, Grumpy Cat, if I am bamboozled today. I think it's been a bit of a long one. That's alright, though. We'll get there. But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Chris. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Chris. I just dropped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yes, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. To be honest, Mahoney, I haven't been trying to romance any particular person. I tried to get even responses across the board with the poems, but it kind of ended up swinging one way or the other. This is literally going to be the most random thing you've ever seen. And if you need to catch up on those parts, feel free to check out the playlist. Wink. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, well... I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? Shameless plug. That's all me. You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Chris? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like that my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Chris. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Chris. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Chris, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh! It's happening, boys. It's happening. Oh my god. Wow, this is a save moment. This is a save moment. Do we do it? Do we tell her? Do we confess? We confess. Let's do it. Sayori. I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realise that you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Chris! Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Chris, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Chris. I wanted to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Chris. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Chris. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I'm not that bad, Mahoney, am I? Or are we? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Let's continue. I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. I think that's probably what we should have done, Chris. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Oh, we are a playboy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, deleted account. I love your handle, by the way. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Ah, Chris, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Well, it is 2018 where no matter what you say to anybody, they're going to get offended. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Chris. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Hot damn, did girls tell each other everything? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Probably. Apparently. Eh? Monica was being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognised Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, shit. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Oh my god. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Jesus, I am getting shivers. What the hell? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Chris? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Shh. I quickly leave the classroom. Come on, Chris. Fucking running. Piss off, Monica. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Jesus Christ, this is a this is a dating sim on crack. Holy crap. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Holy crap, holy crap. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Oh, waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Oh Christ, oh Christ, oh Christ. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh shit! Oh my, oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? Oh god, it has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then... why? Why would she do this? Christ, why? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Oh, Jesus. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Bullshit there ain't. I only had one chance. And I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Oh, yeah. I did read that right. Jesus. Wow. What the hell is happening here? And now, I can never take it back. Never. Holy crap! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Ah! Damn, this game is all kinds of messed up. Wow. Crikey, so what do I do? What do I do then? Do I just hit this weird amalgamation with frickin' letters here, or do I reload from where I saved? Check my game files. Guys, I'm getting a proper shiver down my spine. What am I going to find when I check my game files, man? Hang on. Okay. Oh, crikey, there's only 3 characters left. What? What bit do I need to check in the files? Happy thoughts. Do I want to open this? Holy shit. Oh my god. The hairs on my arms are standing up right now. No joke. Trace back text. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred while running game code. Restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ah ha 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 ha. What? Well, here goes nothing. Full trace back. Context. Doki Doki. 9814. Executed. What? Oh geez, I didn't break anything. No. Are you telling me that the game has just deleted her? Do you want me to load the game? Load the game where I saved, yeah? No! No! Oh my what? File is corrupt, starting a new game. Oh my god. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Yeah, shut up, Mahoney. I'm getting the fact that it's not just a freaking dating sim now, alright? God! Oh! That girl is Ujima Flipty Bob, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it's kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But, oh God, everything's pretty much the same as where we started off. Chase me. However, it's just a sign. Catch up to me. Oh, Jesus! Wow, what the hell? You know, if I had a camera worth a damn, I would have it on. You could see the utter shock and horror that is all over my face right now. Oh my God. It's not an ordinary school day like any other, for flaming hell's sake. F1 2017 for a living. Oh my God. Okay, well. Deleted account? Nope, we're gonna oh Christ, who's gonna cop it next? Is it, oh my God, is it, what? Is it the, oh man. Okay, alright. I wonder if I uninstall the game and reinstall it, it fixes it. God, that was horrible. Man, poor Sayori. She didn't deserve that. Oh my God. Okay. Honestly, I was distracted by the frickin' rope around her neck, Mahoney. Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The files. It's... Ooh, this is some weird reality thing. Okay, let's go. It's an ordinary day at school like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day isn't ordinary, or the school day is as ordinary as ever, and then it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Like I say, I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Chris? Oh! Oh my God, this is weird. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Wait a minute, are you next on the hit list, or are you the one causing this? I no longer trust you or anything that happens around you. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So I have her smile at me so... Or having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? No, I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. And it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide... blah, blah. No, that's me. Me. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, God. Temporal disturbance. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? You better say 4. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Bullshit! It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Chris. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favour? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha! Awesome! You're really sweet, Chris, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials any time. You're more important. Oh, she's pulling the strings on this temporal disturbance crap. She's gotta be. The way she's talking... She was acting a bit strange in the last act. I couldn't put my finger on it, but now I know. I know. Some weird stuff. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. My fave character so far, deleted account, is the one that just swung. So, you know. Shit. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh, fuck. My God. A guest? Oh, Lewis, that was low. Oh man, bad form, Lewis. Bad form. I suppose my second fave would have to be Natsuki, to be honest, deleted, but... You're right, Holly. She did. She did. She is... Oh, that's why we... Ooh. Because in the first part, I couldn't select any of her options for the poetry. Monica is playing a nasty little game. She's got some magic spells or something. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Chris. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yes, I do. I love all the lowly, Lewis, because you're not going to let that go. Not everything's about big boobs, you know. I'm sorry, but it ain't. Right? Right? Well, it helps. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Chris in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Chris? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Wow, you guys are soulless. Holy crap. Wow. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. You don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Chris, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. You're more than welcome to, Lewis, if you know how to do it, because I ain't got the foggiest. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Have you? Ah, I read a horror book once. Not this one, you ain't, boy. I desperately grasp it's something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually don't like to write about cute... blah, 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 blah. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can get an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of a vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Chris? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Chris. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. Yeah, what happens when you bump the next one off, eh? Eh? I know it's you, Monica. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenceless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that, Chris? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'll be super pissed. Chris, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Chris, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Simple yes or no answer, because I don't know if this is going to be a spoiler if I ask this question. Do these people get deleted in a specific order, or is it random? Yes... Oh, no, wait, that's not a yes or no question. Do people get deleted in a specific order, yes or no? God damn it. To be fair... Shut up, Lewis. Because I certainly know it ain't that now. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Nah, mate, you're death. You are death incarnate. Do not get close to these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Wow. The cold chill that just went up and down my spine just now, reading that simple text, you would not believe. I'm going to read it. Of course I'm going to read it. I don't know if I want to read it. Should I turn the light on? Oh God. Holy shit, today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Whew. Wow. The chills, man. Well, they... Oof. Okay. 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 Fear. Yeah, I've got that in spades. Disaster. Yeah, I'll go for that. No! No! God, we're gonna kill Yuri! Shit! Okay. I'll try to. Intellectual. Oh god, she likes adventure. No, shit! Oh, wait, what? That was fucking Natsuki. Why? Why? Okay, okay. Okay, sugar? No, okay, that was more Natsuki. Alright, let's try and go... Right, so we've got 2 and 2 so far. Fluffy, I know Natsuki likes that. Lollipop, I know we know Natsuki likes that. So we're going to get Natsuki out of the way because she seems to be the easiest one to do right now. Wait, what am I saying? Wow, that's cold. Get her out of the way? My god, I'm a monster. Smile. Awesome. Play. Christ, suicide. Jesus, I knew Yuri would like that, but my god. I had to choose that one, especially with recent events. Sunny. Bunny. Games. Atone. Damn it, that's Yuri. Marriage. Socks. Marriage socks. Parfait. We know Natsuki likes a little bit of the parfait. And she likes chocolate too. No, rain cloud would have been a Sayori thing. Mommy, I need a party. Okay, right. I'm taking it. Just having a drink. Collecting my thoughts. Oh, be still, thine heart. Hi again, Chris. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What the hell? Thanks for keeping your promise, Chris. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ah! Fuck! My god! Shit. Yep, okay. Ah, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What? You're in the way of the text. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection. I think that's supposed to be... Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Chris. Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a Why did the music just go all sketchy then? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Sorry. Wow. Whew. Whew. Right, okay. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait, has she got a bit of a weird tilt going on here? What the hell? That doesn't seem right. Well, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. No. Okay. That guitar is out of tune. I don't care what anybody says, and Yuri has never stood like that before. She has never stood like that before. She is at a distinct angle, tilting... Right, oh god, am I cracking up? I want to try to be a part of this club. I'm going to continue, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Don't lose my mind just yet. I'm losing my crap right now. This game is only going to get worse. I'm probably going to go insane by the end of this. No. Lewis, that is cold, man. Wow. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Deleted account. I like your jib. I like the cut of your jib, son. I enthusiastically take the book. There's going to be more jump scares in this. You guys are going to have to get used to it. I don't do jump scares very well. I don't scream like a big biggity girl, but well, maybe if you check out some of my other videos, you might notice that I do that. I try not to. It really isn't an act. Oh, Christ. No, I don't, Grumpy Cat. Leave me alone. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monitor to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That music is sketching me out. Wow. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Okay, no weird, horrible, glitchy glitch. What do I use to record? I use OBS, my good friend. Just to let you know, Savage Sleepy, Sayori is, I'm assuming, the first of the 4 girls to bite the bullet. So I'm kind of in the second act, I guess. So please don't tell me any more beyond this point, because this game is really freaking me the fuck out, and I really don't want any spoilers, because this is cool. You looking for something there? What? Fucking Monica. Oh, wow. Deleted account. That's cold. Stop it, Lewis. She existed. I know she existed. I'm not bad. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kinda written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Aha! Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that, Phil. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Chris. Consider this a lesson. Oh, what? Don't judge. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I need a drink. Yes, sorry, deleted account. Natsuki is southern. It kind of stuck. Alright, I needed to come up with accents for these different girls. I suppose I could swap her out for Sayori's. No, that'd just be weird. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Wow, you boys. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs? Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Y'all make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Thanks, Savage Sleepy. Thank you very much for making me feel warm and fuzzy inside. My cold, cold, icy heart. Damn it. Ugh. Right, anyway, continuing. I have a perpetual chill in my spine now. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Why, yes, it is deleted account. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish, maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Holy crap, oh wow, jeez. Every time the screen changes now, I'm going to flinch. I'm going to have this perpetual twitch. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Ooh, I just... They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like... you still haven't grown out of that yet? Make me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Wow. Wow. Am I reading minds now or something? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Oh, crikey. Oh my god. What is gonna happen? This is... Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Oh, God, I thought she was going to have some sort of demon eyes or something. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, Jesus! Wow. Wow. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? ... Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. Don't eat that bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Oh my god. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Chris. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? You are getting the evil voice now, Monica. Evil Brit. Oh, bugger me. Okay then, guys, who's first? That's 2 for Monica, 1 for Yuri, 1 for Natsuki, 3 for Monica, 2 for Yuri. Okay, oh wow, it's a split vote, so I'll go top to bottom just to keep it fair. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if she shared mine with her first. ... Question mark. Okay, well, let's start with this thing I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. No, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? Oh, no, wait. Remember how I said you wanted to read my poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not like that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ah! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Monkeys, crickets, horses, owls, cheetahs, climb, leap, race, seek, run, fly, try. No, but that's about it. Try and see some sort of... Eagles can fly. Hello, Miss Content. Right, moving on. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Oh, Ms. Content. I do apologise. My pronunciations suck. Oh god. I'm sweating. This game, man. I'm a bitch. Right, anyway. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the whole wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. Well, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, we're going with the top-down style, so let's go with Yuri next. Horrible jump scare? Nope. Oh, and she's actually standing at the proper angle now. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. At least the music isn't gone all creepy either. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all goes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people... Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? God, there's going to be blood all over it. No, there isn't. Whew. Damn it. Oh, God, we're back to the cursive, guys. I'm going to butcher this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. I think it's the same as last time. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Cursive sucks, Lewis. ... I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Actually, I was. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I get scared every time my little loading cursor comes up because I always think the game's loading something new and I'm expecting something to go oogity boogity at me and I'm like, I'm going to piss myself. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chris. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. I'll tell you what, before I do the next part of this, I swear I'm going to go study up poems and everything, see if I can read between the lines. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. This is true, Grumpy Cat. Cold, but true. Lewis, man, that's frickin' evil, sick evils. All kinds of nasty, evil, sick. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, Monica's up next. Yes, Ms. Bitch. It is. Well and truly. Without a doubt. Hi, Chris. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring these things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me, so I can write my devilish script all over it. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Chris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Chris. Really? 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 It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Oh, wow. That is some dark stuff. There's a lot of foreboding in this one. Something you don't catch in the first act, that's for damn sure. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Or, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on the paper and tidy it up later. She is getting the... oh, what's her name? She's getting the Dolores Umbridge treatment. I'm telling you. Definitely. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whew. I guess that's everyone. Deleted account? Yes, I know. Everything I say is ominous now. Oh my god, that music's back. Is it even worth saving? I'm not moving. Why do I not move? Picture. What music? In the back. Oh my sweet Jesus. Wow. Wow. The hairs on my arms are freaking... Oh my god, I've got goosebumps for days. Oh, the slots are empty. What? It's pointless saving. My god, that picture in the background though. Oh, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more... How we can... see, I would have missed this. And I thank you, deleted account, for actually pointing that out to me. I would have missed that. Oh, that's cold, man. At the very back of the room, Dave. Right at the back, near the closet, if you look closely. Lewis, stop that, man. Wait, what am I waiting for? Okay. The fuck is this? Okay, right. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I kind of feel bad that my character is not noticing this horrifying image on the back wall. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I'm gonna jump in a minute, I'm gonna squeal. I know it, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I cross the room. Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Hello, Massey, that's me. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Ah, no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. What are you seeing with our eyes, deleted account? I'm not... Oh, demon. Nope, I see it too. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Chris did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Is that a drop of blood, though? I think that's just an eyeline, maybe? I think it's just over-exaggerated slightly. It could be misconstrued as a drop of blood, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. This game has me questioning everything about life and its meanings. And Chris liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Chris appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chris started showing up. I'm clenched. It's not gonna work. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Ooh, how do you do ambivalence like that? This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act... You really act as long as you... Oh god, I'm all messed up now. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Like Chris. Let Chris hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after... Bleh, I can't fucking read. Wow. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Chris, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh god. What? Oh. Who do you think? Natsuki's side? We're pretty much leaning towards Natsuki this run anyway. Grumpy Cat wants Yuri. You always want Yuri. Yeah, I'm going with Natsuki. What the fuck is happening? Ah, geez, fucking bitch. See you. You see... Hey, Chris? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk, with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Chris, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Well, now, if that isn't foreboding. You said that wrong, Mahoney. You forgot the capital letters. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want to. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Chris. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. Whew. Lollipop. Raindrops. Damn it, that was a Euro. Oh my days, I'm choosing this one. Ah! Wow, I think I broke the game. Oh dear, too late. No, I'm really not happy with my choice. Suicide. Flower. Friends. Oh, jeez, wah-da-da. Too late. Oh, missed content. That is so freaking evil. I've got. I can't. Milk. Socks. Because I know Natsuki likes that shit. Kawaii. We all know she likes that. Kitty. Yep. That. Oh, why does it keep making noises? Oh my god. Oh my god. Plate. Oh god. It keeps. Happiness. Peace. Marriage. Oh. Cute. Oh my god. Doki Doki. We like a bit of Doki Doki. We all love Doki Doki, don't we? Hey, now Grumpy Cat, I never said I didn't get scared over jump scares. It wasn't scared. I get scared. I don't scream. Well, I try not to. Anyway. Laugh. Sunset. Parfait. Thanks, Grumpy Cat. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. And the picture in the back is changed, I see. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Chris. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. You're being controlled. Mind control from Monica Dolores Umbridge. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Thank you for the sub, Rocks. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologised. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Bye, Miscontent. And now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. Chris? Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter when you're around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you gotten... hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? ... Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. ... What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? What the flaming fudge in hell Whoa. Mmm. Universing bending BS going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Monica did say completely, didn't she? Monica. Dolores Umbridge, Monica Dolores Umbridge. Evil woman. I'm not restarting my PC deleted account. There's something wrong with the game, not me, I promise. Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Oh my god. Mibble, sail sloth, blindsided, lifeline, and receptacularity faultlessly offered. Oh my god. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. ... Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Oh, God, you lying. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should, play something for us sometime. That's, Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on, writing a song, but that's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Chris. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Chris, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Ooh. What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. That's an ominous. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Rory made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Chris? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? What again? I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. No, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets seriously. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I'm going to have to go back over this recording and pause it at certain points so I can catch those bits I miss when it scrolls across so quickly. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, Jesus! Fuck! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip it into the seat next to Yuri's. Don't you start this, you assholes. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone... I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feel is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in... Shit! Shit! Wow! Damn it, I wanted to read that. Oh, I'm definitely going back over this video later. What's the timestamp? About 2:50. I remember. Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? Oh, jeez. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Interesting. We were going for Natsuki, but it seems to be pushing us into a Yuri thing. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to put up with her. Yeah, put up with her. I don't know how I'll... God, I can't speak anymore. Help. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning... Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, all this reading. Wow. Oh. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Wow, the expressions in this game are pretty damn good. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Oh, we didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Chris? Did something just happen? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Oh my god. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I can't make mental notes of where I left off in books. I'd always forget. Right, well, let's read Natsuki's first. Well, if it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this. I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over your poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh, okay. What the flaming fudgety boo? Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is a good poem, alright. Chris, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Did you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Chris, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Jesus H. Christ. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Ah! Fuck. Right. Right, well, I think after that horrific scene, Lord save my soul, I'm going to save. And I'm afraid to say, that is it for this evening. I will do Monica next time. Am I glad I was pushed to play this? No. Unfortunately, however, I have to go. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I am now on edge about a million ways from Sunday. And I'll tell you what. I will attempt to come back tomorrow. About the same time. No, I don't want to play with you, Massey, that's me, because that's frightening. So I shall be back tomorrow at about 9 o'clock to carry on with Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you very much for watching. I'd say please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, but I think I've had plenty of subscribers today and I appreciate that a lot. Lewis is going to be setting up a Discord server. He will kindly send me the link so I can put it in the description as well so people can find that. And yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. I'll let you know if anything should happen though. So if you just go to my Twitter, just keep an eye out in case of any emergencies. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Have a good night, everybody. Ciao.